it's time for
Stack and Smash Radio.
Macy's sales clerk checking out my package.
Not part of the Jodie Foster fan club anymore that I created.
That's TMNT.
I just have a very hard time expressing my emotions, and I can't stop from yelling.
What's going on, guys? We are live here at the greatest bar in Boston, Stack and Smash Radio. This is episode number 17. I am Jesse Wilkins,
I'm Rob Coakley,
and welcome to the show.
and we're actually flipped around this week, guys, so you guys can see the beautiful bar, all the alcoholic beverages we won't be drinking on air.
Not allowed to drink them on air, so, you know, we will patiently wait. Swing by if you're in the area. We're live for the next 30 minutes or so. It's a shortened episode. This is a very special episode, or a special night here at the Greatest Bar. We got Dirty Water TV, a couple of guys from The Bachelorette, I believe, a couple contestants. They'll be here signing autographs for a bunch of awaiting, screaming fans outside. So it should be an interesting night up here. We're on the 4th floor. It opens to the public, I think, around 9:30 or so.
I think interesting's a better word than special because it's special every Friday because we're here.
That is very special. This is true.
That's what makes this night special is me and you, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I guess me.
I mean,
so.
I'll throw you in on that, but it's definitely me. It makes it special. Come down here and hang out with us.
Yeah, hang out. So
Jesse, I have to get into something real quick. We actually saw the Ninja Turtles movie on Tuesday.
yes.
So I just want to get into this because I think everyone knows I've been trashing this movie since I found out Michael Bay was producing it.
Right.
And I
Trashing the idea of the movie.
right,
Yeah.
just basically the concept and everything, like a lot of fans were doing online. I just want to say, actually, it wasn't that bad.
No, I didn't hate it. I want to see it again because I wasn't fully. Again, I was kind of dozing off a little bit. It was late. I was up early. You know how it is. But I mean, it was good from what I remember. I mean, really action-packed, a lot more action-packed than other Ninja Turtles movies because it's Michael Bay, so you can kind of expect that. But, I mean, overall, I mean, it was good. I don't want to ruin the movie too much, although there isn't really too much to ruin. But
It's a pretty brainless romp. It's just, it's action and it's Ninja Turtles and it's what you expect, but it was done pretty well. There's a few things that they could have done a little better, a few things that, they did better than I expected.
Yeah.
They nailed my favorite character, which is all I cared about. So
who is your favorite character?
I have always been a Michelangelo guy.
They did nail Michelangelo. Yeah, it was good. There was a few times it made me laugh, and I worried a little bit because when I saw the old Ninja Turtle movies, I was a kid and I loved them.
Right.
Ninja Turtles.
That's
was my
what our
thing.
generation grew up
Oh,
on.
completely 100% Ninja Turtles. A little bit of Power Rangers mixed in there for my generation, but for the most part, Ninja Turtles was my thing. So when I saw those movies when I was a kid, it was such a big part of my life. That's all we did. Me and my brother Dave, we would just watch the Ninja Turtles. And so those movies were good. We loved them at the time. I worried a little bit as an adult if I went back to see those movies that maybe the jokes were going to be kind of kid jokes and I wouldn't really laugh at them. But you know what? It had me laughing a lot. It was funny. I really liked it.
Yeah, I think that the tone of this movie was a little bit more childlike than the originals, but the original Ninja Turtles came out at a movie where kids' movies, if you go back and watch some of those, like the Ninja Turtles, and then you go back to, what's that one? The Labyrinth movie with David
Pan's
Bowie.
Labyrinth, yeah.
No, not Pan's Labyrinth. Labyrinth with
Just
David Bowie.
Labyrinth? Okay.
Yeah, it was just like crazy dark and stuff. So
Yeah, even some of the cartoons back then, like Tom and Jerry, they're shooting revolvers in each other's faces and stuff like that. It was a different time for sure. I honestly thought that this movie was, for the most part, because you got to go back and watch those movies because a lot of the jokes and everything was really kind of geared towards kids. We just didn't realize it because we were kids at the time. But if you watch the newer one, I feel like it is a little bit geared more towards, just being an action movie. You know what I mean? So
right. Well, they had to find the niche where they could bring in new fans and then still incorporate the fans that grew up on it because that's what's going on right now. You have Ninja Turtles movies, you have Transformers movies coming out. The 80s babies, as we are, we love those growing up. So we want to see what you're doing with what we grew up with. So
exactly,
and I don't think they nailed Transformers. That's why I was worried about it.
I honestly wasn't a huge Transformers fan. So coming at it just from someone that is just watching it as someone who's watching the movie, I don't really know too many of the characters. I knew of the Transformers. I watched it a little bit, but I didn't really retain too much of the information because I was more so gung-ho about Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers.
Ninja Turtles was always number one, and then it was like G.I. Joe and Transformers were two for me, and I really thought they blew it with both of those franchises.
Yeah, I mean, definitely with G.I. Joe, that's for sure. I mean, the Transformers, I just find it boring. I mean, it's funny because it's just too good of animation. Like it's just I mean, too good might be the wrong term, but it just gets boring. I mean, like, the transforming is cool, and the way they do the special effects is cool, but then it happens for an hour and a half, and eventually you're like, I'm sick of watching stuff transform, you know?
Just this slow motion transformation
yeah, just
every 5
always
seconds.
just demolishing
And
some
if anyone was
building.
wondering, that's how I transform into things. I just do this pose.
Very impressive.
That's me transforming into a rock star.
Very impressive. Anyways, we were there with Brodad, and Dave came out. It was on Dave's birthday, my brother Dave, so you remember Dave from the show. Dave's been on the show a few times, but
Has he? I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you.
forget him.
Yeah,
forget
forget
him. But yeah, so it was cool, and Brodad was out there. Actually, earlier in the day, we did Brodad's ALS Ice Water Challenge because he responded to ours. So, and it was funny. He took his own little twist on it, put his own little thing on it. And if we have that queued up, do we have Brodad's ALS Ice Challenge ready to rock? What was that? Yeah, bald guy. That's Brodad. So let's run the clip. This is the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Frank Wilkins, my dad, responding to ours.
Doing my thing to wipe out ALS. I hereby nominate Paul Haystay II and Paul Haystay III.
So that was Brodad's ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, which he actually called out Paul Haystay, who you could see him right back there. I hope you could see him right back there. And he called out Paul Haystay's father. And guess what? Paul Haystay doesn't seem to care about charity. He didn't.
He doesn't
He
at
didn't.
all.
He didn't reply back.
You know how I know he doesn't care about charity? He has leather sleeves on right now, and he's wearing nothing else leather. Just his sleeves of his shirt are leather.
I don't
It's
hate
the most
that.
ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't hate it.
I
do
hate it.
hate the fact that he didn't reply to the ALS challenge, which we got called out by Kate Wilkins, who was my brother's wife, and we responded right away.
Yeah, within 24 hours, like you're supposed to.
And by right away, I mean basically 23 hours later. But we did we did respond. Here's the footage of us doing our ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Hey, I'm Jesse Wilkins.
I'm Rob Coakley,
We've been nominated by my brother's wife, Kate Wilkins,
who was a jerk.
to do the Ice Bucket Challenge to raise awareness for ALS.
We are going to, in turn, nominate Dave Wilkins, Andrew Wilkins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do him too.
All right. You know what? I nominate Brodad.
And
Frank,
Brodad.
Frank Wilkins.
You've been nominated, Brodad!
Nominated, Brodad!
Nominated!
You guys have 24 hours to complete the challenge.
24!
And here we go. That's a full bucket.
We're doing more ice than everybody else,
Yeah,
too.
I know. Well, it's two of us. Your phone's not in your pocket.
Phone's not in my pocket.
All right. Hug me, bro. This is the gayest ALS challenge of all time. That's for you, ALS. We're going to make a donation tonight.
I hated that. Actually, Jesse, I forgot to call somebody out on that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My boss's boss, actually.
That's the next
That's
level up.
just getting next level with it. Joe Hennessy, we also nominate you for the Ice Bucket Challenge. I will make sure you see this video, and from the time you see it, you have 24 hours to respond, and the entire office wants to see it. So, Joe Hennessy, you're up next, buddy.
Nice. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Joe Hennessy sounds like a porn star, to be honest. That's a good porn name. Joe
I have
Hennessy.
never released what I do for work. Maybe I'm in the porn industry.
And maybe that's why he works for Joe Hennessy.
Yes.
Hopefully not in the same scene. All right, anyways, we'll move on. We'll move on from that.
And that's how things get weird at Stack and Smash Radio.
But that was our Ice Bucket Challenge. I thought it was fun. Shortly after that, we went on Dave's birthday booze cruise. That was a pretty good time. Went out of Plymouth, Massachusetts, and he got a great gift. He got a horse mask, not from
Yeah,
us, but it
yeah.
was pretty good. We actually gave him a bottle of
Johnny
Nice.
Walker Blue.
Johnny Walker Blue. Which
First
was pretty
time I've ever had it. It's actually okay. I don't like whiskey, but
good. Yeah, Rob's not a fan of brown liquor. Black liquor, not bad.
Yes.
The Jaeger we can handle for the
yes,
most part, but
Jaeger. So bring us Jaeger at all times.
at all at all times.
3 in the morning, you feel like bringing Jaeger to somewhere. You come to Bridgewater, Massachusetts. You drop it off at my house, but you don't say anything to me because I'm sleeping.
That's right. Anyway, so today, so this is an exciting episode. Last week we aired our Comic-Con footage from Friday, which was good. We had a good time. We went out there. It was short-lived. We did that before we came here, and then we came to the Greatest Bar, and we started chopping up our footage, and it was real quick. So and I'm actually pretty impressed that with what we had for time, we got it done. We edited the video super duper
Yeah,
fast.
that was like, so it was good, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. But we actually decided to go back and take some time and give ourselves some time to get some real interviews,
Yep.
kind of split up from each other a little bit
Exactly.
to hit more people.
Yeah, we were able
And,
to interview a lot more cosplayers this time, as well as the people at the booths, and we're kind of running short on time. So let's jump into it. This is the footage that we got. We came back on Sunday. We missed Saturday at Comic-Con, but we came back on Sunday. So this is the footage that we ran. Very awesome clip. Met some really cool people. This is Comic-Con Part 2.
We're back here for day 2 of Comic-Con. For us, it's day 3 for everybody else, but you know, we like to take time off. I'm Rob Coakley,
I am Jesse Wilkins.
and we're about to go back inside, get some more interviews, talk to some more cosplayers, get excited, and just let you share the day with us, because we're nice like that.
That's all right.
All right, guys, I'm standing here with Terry. Behind us is all of his artwork here at Boston Comic-Con. It is actually winding down, but Terry, how long have you been doing art for?
Man, I've been doing artwork for a profession for about 7 years.
And how long have you been gravitating towards the comic side of things?
Well, you know, I've always been a big fan of comic books and pop culture, but it really wasn't until 2011, right, came up with these headshot deals that, you know, everything turned around for me. But it's a combination of a lot of different things that aren't really comic book related and more pop art related. And I think we got a culture now that's more focused on pop culture than they are on comics. I mean, comics are nice, but, you know, it's the movies and pop culture everybody likes now.
Yeah, that's definitely what's been making more people gravitate towards events like this. Now, we see all your artwork is comics in the background. You got a couple wrestlers. It's some pretty awesome stuff. Do you do anything else on the side other than that?
Actually, I do a lot of freelance, man. My time is all booked up with one gig or another. You know, I got a comic book out in stores now called Thaniel. You know, you can check that out. It's on his 4th issue run, which is the final issue of a 4-set series. I've done some product design for a company called Huckleberry Inc. They do they're kind of like statue-like cell phone covers for iPhones and stuff. You know, I stay busy, man.
And are you mostly Boston-based, or have you gone all over doing
No,
stuff
I'm
like
actually
this?
not even from here. I'm from Indiana.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
From South Bend, Indiana. I feel like we're like the kissing cousins of Boston because we got Notre Dame. So
Right.
everybody gives a about Irish people in South Bend.
So you're just doing like a Comic-Con loop? Are you hitting quite a few?
Actually, last year was the first time I did the Boston show, and I fell in love with it, man. It got a good fan base here. People are hardcore fans here, you know, so second time here, and I definitely wasn't disappointed from the first time.
All right, why don't you just give everybody a little bit of information on where they can find your work and where they can purchase it and where they can find you on social media and stuff.
Okay, well, Terry Huddleston is my name. You put that in Google and everything else comes up. So that's pretty much how you find it. Hopefully you guys use digital graphics later and put my name up there because my name's a mouthful, but...
We can do that.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for interviewing with us, man.
Hey, no problem, man.
All right, Rob, I'm standing here with Gandalf the Grey. What's going on, Gandalf?
Oh, we're here at Comic-Con just having a blast.
I like the outfit. It's fantastic. Did you make any of it yourself, or did you order it?
I made every single piece of it myself.
That's wildly impressive.
I guess.
How long did it take you to make it?
About 3 months.
That's very good. Is this your first time debuting it, or do you use it at other things too?
This is the third or fourth time that I've worn it. It's the first time I've worn it at Comic-Con.
But the beard is real, so you grew out.
The beard, that's real.
That's very real. And he just tested it and proved it. It is absolutely real. So, Gandalf, this is one of my favorite outfits that I've seen so far. I had to get an interview with you, and you guys didn't see it on camera, but me and Gandalf just went on a very short voyage. So one of my life dreams has been fulfilled, and I thank you for that.
Anytime, and this was an easy one. No mountains, no trolls, nice and flat, easy stroll.
Yes, as I would expect it. So, thank you so much. Stack and Smash Radio here with Gandalf the Grey. Thanks so much.
All right, Jesse, I am standing here with...
Kirito from Sword Art Online.
Now, he has a costume, and he also has one of the best signs I've ever seen. He's just...
Looking for a girlfriend.
Yeah, what made you come up here and bring this sign and walk around Comic-Con with it?
I've been single for 17 years. I've never been on a date, and I've never kissed a girl. So I might try my luck today.
This sounds like it could be a new Stack and Smash segment where we actually get him a date. I don't know. We might have to work on that, Jesse. Is there a certain type of girl you're looking for here, or are you just kind of open to anything?
I'm very open-minded, you know, even guys too, you know. It's all right. Gotta try something new once in a while.
All right, you heard it here first. Girls, guys, it doesn't matter. This dude needs to get kissed now. Back to you, Jesse.
All right, Rob, I'm standing here with Nicole Marie Jean. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I am good. It's the final day of Comic-Con. How's it been so far?
It's been awesome. Very crowded, very hot. You know, a lot of body odor.
There is. It's yeah. That's one common thing. You get a lot of really interesting people, and you get a lot of interesting smells.
Yeah, definitely.
So you do modeling, you do cosplay stuff, you do design. What's your favorite? What's the best thing you do?
Well, I don't model. I'm like kind of awkward in front of the camera. Like right now, like I'm a little awkward.
That was one of the curveballs I was going to throw at you. It was like a new career. Like here's what you do because I said it happens.
Like yeah. I am an artist. I've always been into making things, and my passion is bringing characters to life. And I'm basically a walking easel, walking canvas, so I wear my artwork.
Do you wear hamburgers?
I do, actually. I have a hamburger bra that I've made. Yeah.
See, I knew that when I went into this interview. I was like, I'm going to interview her because she wears...
Hamburger bra.
Yeah, and she wears hamburgers.
Yeah, like the Hamburglar, but sexy.
Exactly.
McDonald's, yeah.
Yeah, which is what everybody's ever wanted, was just a sexy hamburger.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next for you?
Next for me, I am going to San Diego.
Really?
I travel every weekend, so I'm like everywhere. Sometimes I'm in Mexico. That's a true story. That wasn't even a curveball.
Just sometimes I'm in Mexico?
Sometimes I'm in Mexico. It's true.
Yeah, okay, all right. So if we're looking for you, just swing to Mexico.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go get some real tacos, and then I go to Mexico.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Where can we find you on the web?
Facebook's the best place. Facebook.com/Nicole Marie Jean page.
Sweet. Are you on Twitter?
Yes. So official NMJ.
Official NMJ?
Yeah, it's like a quiz.
It is a quiz. You better know the information. Or
Instagram is Nicole M. Jean.
Any other ones? MySpace. What's your MySpace?
Oh my God. I'm going to go find my MySpace.
We're bringing back MySpace here at Boston Comic Con.
All my dirty secrets are on MySpace.
What's your AIM?
It was Chica820.
See that? You're on the ball. You passed the quiz.
Oh, am I still going?
Yeah, congratulations. You just won Comic Con.
Oh my God.
You're the champion.
What? I won!
Yes, you get to take all this stuff home with you. So start packing out. Yeah, yeah, just the people in the BO. You don't get any of the cool stuff.
Oh, so yeah. Yay.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Back to you, Rob.
All right, Jesse, I am standing here with some more superheroes. Let's see who we got.
I'm Spider-Man.
You're Spider-Man. Who are you?
Batman.
Batman's pretty awesome. And who are you?
Wonder Woman.
All right, Wonder Woman. What has been your favorite part of Comic-Con so far?
That's hard. Maybe, I don't know.
All right, we'll try Batman out. Batman, what's been your favorite part of Comic-Con?
Probably fighting the pirate over there.
Yeah, did you beat the pirate?
Yeah.
The pirate actually beat me the other day.
Yeah.
Isn't that upsetting?
Yeah.
I was dead. It was upsetting. What about you, Spider-Man? You've been slinging around Comic-Con?
My favorite part was watching that Pikachu be created.
Oh, yeah? You got to see Pikachu get drawn?
No, there was like this machine where it made there to like Pikachu, and I got to see a full form, and somebody sold it, and I really wanted it.
Ah, man. Well, maybe next year. You guys coming back?
Probably if we get tickets.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for being on the show. Your costumes are great. Back to you, Jesse.
All right, Rob, I'm over here standing with TB2727 Stormtrooper Steve.
How are you?
I am doing swell. How are you enjoying Comic-Con so far?
I'm absolutely loving it. It's actually my first.
What's the most outrageous thing you've seen at Comic-Con?
I saw a guy on stilts that was dressed like a scarecrow running around with a sickle trying to grab people's heads.
Was he arrested?
No.
It's a mystery. Still on the loose. Still on the loose. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a crime. It has happened. This is coverage. This has just turned into a news report. There's a man walking around taking people's heads off with a sickle. Very scary stuff. He's on stilts. How tall would you say he is?
Probably about 7'5" from what I saw of it. Yeah, definitely.
Horrifying stuff. Gripping material here at Comic-Con. Back to you, Rob.
All right, I am standing here with Michael, who is dressed up as
Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z.
Now, have you been here all 3 days? Did you decide just to come for Sunday?
I just decided to come for Sunday for the costume contest, which I came late for. So
that sucks, man.
It's okay.
How long did it take you to actually apply all this makeup?
To put on the makeup took about 6-7 hours.
Oh, man, that's some dedication right there. So are you planning on coming back next year? Do you have any ideas, any secrets that you want to let everyone know what you're going to be coming for?
Usually it's a surprise.
Okay.
Everything's a surprise, just random.
Do you start planning it out months in advance? I mean, what's your process?
My process, usually I take something that I like, make into something real. Usually most cartoons or like anime series, just make a realistic version of it, and usually it comes out like pretty awesome, I would say.
It does look pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Now, what are the odds of you actually dressing up as me next year? 100%, everybody. He's definitely dressing up as me. That makeup's going to take at least 12 hours because of how much I am perfect. Right?
Yes.
All right. All right, well, thank you, Mike. We appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
Dirty Water News, back to you, Jesse.
All right, Rob, I have found a Ninja Turtle who looks like she may have gotten bitten in the face.
Yeah.
It's a good angle. It's a good angle. I'm with Hannah, and I'm also with two little princesses. What's your name? What's her name?
Brinley.
Brinley, and what's your name?
Jillian.
Jillian, and you are Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, something along those lines?
Snow White.
Snow White. I know my princesses. And who are you dressed up as?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. I love the outfits. You look so pretty. Very nice. Anyways, Ninja Turtle, you're Raphael?
Yes.
Yes, and what happened? I mean, you got bit in the face at Comic-Con?
Yeah, I did.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of Comic-Con so far?
The scary teddy bear, actually. I don't know where it went, but it kept like creeping up behind me. I think it was actually just a little kid, but it still kind of creeped me out.
It was pretty creepy.
Did you see
it? Was. I did see it, and now it's gone.
weird.
Yeah, so it slipped away. Very sneaky teddy. The sneakiest teddy bear we've ever seen.
Ever.
Yes. All right. Well, Hannah.
Yes.
Hannah, thank you so much.
Thank
Rob,
you.
back to you.
All right, I'm standing here with Gina. She's here at the Super Socks Shop, not to be confused with the Super Sex Shop, which is actually right down the street. But Gina, can you tell us a little bit of what you got going on here?
I sew everything myself. I have Christmas stockings, plushy weapons, toys, a little bit of everything geeky and fun.
So why haven't you made a sock out of my face yet?
What's your superpower?
Everything.
Well, maybe we can make that happen.
All right. Is this your first year being at a Comic-Con?
No, I've been doing Comic-Cons for the past 3 years.
Have you noticed the Boston one getting better as time progresses?
This is my second year at Boston. It's definitely bigger this year, and I'll be back.
Where's some information on where we can find this stuff? Because obviously Comic-Con's wrapping up in about 20 minutes. Where can people find this stuff online or in a store?
My website is www.supersockshop.com. I have a web store, and I am at many comic book conventions. I'll be at Rhode Island Comic Con, Baltimore, mainly all the big shows on the East Coast, and I list things on my Facebook page and on my website.
All right, that's pretty cool. Who's your favorite person to ever interview you?
Well, you, of course.
Obviously. One last question. We're actually doing a segment where we're looking for Greg's Bay of the Day. Are you interested in being Sexy Greg's Sexy Bay of the Day?
What does that mean?
Nobody knows. You can just say yes or no. I would go with no, but do what you want.
I don't trust this, Greg.
Yeah, I don't trust Greg either. And you heard it here first. She's got a shop. It's not a sex shop. It's a sock shop, and she doesn't trust Greg. All right, back to you, Jesse.
All right, Rob, I'm in the food court. I just ran into the Red Ranger. What's going on?
What's going on, man?
I see the Red Ranger fuels up on red Gatorade. That's appropriate.
Has to be red.
Absolutely. And you guys found alcohol. That's a pretty awesome discovery.
Has to be red.
Also red. I'm also with Zach Baggins. What's going on, Zach?
Not much. How you doing?
Doing well. The Prince of Darkness, I guess. And who are you dressed up as?
As Princess Zelda, Twilight.
I think I saw you guys at 7-Eleven.
Yes, I was at 7-Eleven. Obviously, comic book heroes love 7-Eleven.
We got to do it. This segment's brought to you by 7-Eleven. We're also here with Link himself. What's going on, Link?
How's it going, man?
Enjoying your time at Comic-Con?
Thoroughly.
But yeah, that's it. We're at the food court, Comic-Con. It's been amazing. Thank you, Red Ranger, Link, Zelda, Zach Baggins. It's been amazing. All right, Rob, I'm standing outside of Boston Comic-Con. We just wrapped up. I am here with Scarlet Fly. She's dressed up as Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
Yeah, you look fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Did you enjoy Comic-Con?
I loved it.
Were you here for all 3 days or just today?
Saturday and Sunday.
It was a good experience?
It was wonderful. It
Yes.
always is.
What else do you do besides come to Comic-Con?
I am a flight attendant.
There you go.
Real job.
Fantastic. But it was a great time?
It was a wonderful time.
Are you from Boston or did you come in just for this?
We came in just for this.
Where'd you come from?
Connecticut.
So drove up.
Drove some way.
Did you
drove east?
Did you hitchhike your way up?
No, we did drive east.
East. Oh, okay. All right. So it wasn't up. All right.
Okay, east.
Not up as you're usually doing, which is on the flights.
Exactly. 43,000.
Why'd you choose to dress up as Poison Ivy?
She's my favorite. I was not Poison Ivy yesterday, but she is always been my favorite. She's quirky, she's klutzy, and she's dangerous.
Who'd you dress up as yesterday?
I was a femme trooper.
Me too.
You were?
No.
Should have gotten a picture together.
We absolutely should have. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I'm Jesse Wilkins, Stack and Smash Radio. Back to you, Rob.
All right, guys, and that's going to do it for Stack and Smash's coverage of the 2014 Boston Comic-Con. It was the last day. We're standing here with Harley Quinn to outro. Did you have a blast?
I had a great time.
And she's in character. I love it.
It was good.
And that's Jesse's impression of Comic-Con 2014. For Rob, Jesse, Harley Quinn.
Goodbye.
That was our clip from Boston Comic-Con 2014. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time out there. The second time around, I think, was a little more fun than the first time. What do you think?
Yeah, we actually got to take some time and spend time with people and actually, like, hey, who are you? What are you doing here? And
yeah.
And personally, for me, like,
right.
She stayed in character the whole time, and that was pretty awesome. So the people that were dressed up and acting like the character was cool to me. Even the people that were just characters, most of them were cool too. So
right. Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, for sure. We got some cool interviews. There was a lot of good ones from the first one. If you missed the first one, you can look it up on YouTube. We are on YouTube, youtube.com/DWN Radio. Our archived episodes are up there. You can check that out. And this one will be up there as well too. I know we just had our episode was skipping a little bit, but we're gonna we'll upload a clean version. We'll fix it. All their contact information, we'll have that up on our Facebook page. Visit us on Facebook, facebook.com/Stack and Smash. And that'll pretty much do it for us. Next week on the show, we're going to air. You know what? We have, I can't remember her name, but we have a very interesting woman coming on the show. So visit us on dirtywaternews.com in the next day or two to see a preview of who we're going to have on the show. So she'll be interesting.
You just sold that so well, bro.
Could have sold it better probably, but you know what? If I did release the information, it doesn't make it as interesting because now it's like now I gotta know. It could be anyone. Okay. Next week on the show, Oprah.
That's who it is.
Nopra. Anyways,
everyone's getting a car.
Tune in for your car. Yeah. But anyways, so that's going to do it for us here at Stack and Smash Radio. This has been episode 17. Thank you to everybody that we interviewed on Comic-Con. Thank you to Brodads for the beautiful ALS Ice Water Challenge. Don't forget. That's right, Joe Hennessy. So you have 24 hours to respond to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Help raise awareness. and donate some money. ALS is for a good cause.
I enjoy that when you point at the camera, you do a pilot point.
I'm just hoping actually that we're on that camera. I might be pointing at the wrong camera. I was going the right direction. All right,
but
good.
you pilot point. I like it. Just two fingers.
Yeah,
you
just, now you know.
Just gunslinger. All right.
Yeah.
So that happened.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter. I'm Double Take Jesse.
I'm at King Coakley.
That's pretty much it. Subscribe on iTunes. Find us, Stack and Smash Radio, Dirty Water News Radio, and that was beautiful.